Okay. So hopefully everything's working. I mean, it should. This is by far going to be like the stupidest project that I've done. Okay. Well, I should probably have to explain this, why I'm doing fucking Pokemon as Hatsune Miku. Why? Because I thought it'd be absolutely fucking hilarious. Okay, so what do we need? Glorious Day, what was the team? It was Gardevoir, which I know we can catch. I know I need Decidueye and Milotic, and... yeah. Totally not doing scrolling through just to flex all the shinies I've gotten. Alright, where's Hanzo in here? Oh no, Hanzo's in the box already. Okay, cool. Where's one of my foreign dittos? I should have foreign dittos. Okay. You're already in there. Oh my god. Okay. Hang on. X. Alright, we're gonna sort and we're gonna look for... let's just go national Pokedex number. This is gonna be the easiest probably for me. It's to find... let me know if I need to like put on background music or anything, because like I know the game volume's kinda low. How many Mewtwo's do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Mewtwo's. 4 Mews. I should really work on improving that. Alright, let's get down to Milotic. Which is Hoenn. You can catch Pikachu early, I think, in this. Let's see. You have Pokerus, so I don't want to throw you in there because I don't want my Pokerus going away. I actually need to, like, strategically keep track of more of my, let's not put you in the Shiny Valiant box, but I need you to be somewhere where I can see you. Alright, so we're gonna do this. You're a Dutch Ditto, which means we should be able to breed faster with that, right? Right. I guess I should... oh. What are you doing over here? You need to... you should be in the shiny boxes. What the heck is that doing over here? Here, we're just gonna throw you right there, Miraidon. Does that mean Miraidon's probably in that box as well? I hope not. Oh wait, this was the level 100 box. Oh, right, because it was an event. Not the ones I've caught. Alright, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Move the shiny over into there. Okay, cool. Alright, so that should... I should take care of that. I really need to, like, start sorting out Pokemon Home eventually. Alright, so we need to get a Rowlet egg, and then we need to get the Feebas egg. Because I can't get those that early. So that's what we're going to do. And then probably also try and find a prism scale. If I don't have a spare one. Actually, how many prism scale? Oh, well, hang on, let's put the mighty Carpin in a box here, shall we? And I had a Milotic all along. Well, let's go get that Ditto first. Yeah, let's just breed it with this Milotic. Let's breed with the shiny. We'll be fancy. Oh, where are the boxes? Okay, so I need it. I need that. Okay, where do we want to go breed this? And also, I think I need egg power. Right? Why the crouch slide? That makes no sense. Bike ride. I get so thrown off going between Pokemon games when they've had different freaking controls. I actually have to. I'm almost broke. Are you kidding me? Why am I almost broke in a Pokemon game? That shouldn't happen, right? Alright. So the plan is to get the Feebas egg, get the Rowlet egg, have those ready, and then also get a Prism scale for... Nope, I cannot wiggle my way through that. That's unfortunate. Alright. So we'll get that ready because then we can just catch the other 4 in the series. And it'll be good. Right? It'll be fine. As long as the Ditto doesn't try to breed with Arceus. Okay, and I just need 1 egg. How long are you going to take? You guys are like the only... Here, I don't know if it like attempts to breed with Arceus and just can't. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Yep, we're done picnicking. Okay, cool. We're gonna go back to the boxes. Back to the boxes. Guess what, Milotic? You get to go back to your box. You should still give me a regular egg, right? Let's see. Where's my regular Decidueye? No, that's the shinies. Where is my regular Decidueye? Surely it can't have gotten far. Is it like right here? Alright. They're just gonna picnic. Alright. We're calling right on. Okay, you two, get. Come on, Ditto and Hanzo. Come on, do it. Yes, interact. Come on. Miku will need a Rowlet for this team. She has a Decidueye in Glorious Day. I looked at the video, I know. That's why I wanted to do it in this game, because it'll also be really perfect if Spain wins the World Cup to do it in this game, because then that means Miku is literally in Paldean possession. There we go. Okay. That's a lot faster than I was prepared for. You will go here. You will go back into your box. You will go here. I'm probably gonna need to like. I have 2 Japanese dittos. Okay, so how many freaking scales do I have, or do I have to go and hunt one down? Well, wait, I don't want these eggs in my party. No, wait, I don't want those in the party. I don't want them to hatch. I need them to have Miku's OT. Okay. So, question is, for one of my friends, like, what am I gonna give up for them to help me with this? Because I need to trade the eggs to them, along with a Pokemon that's just holding a Prism Scale. Because, like, okay, I have 2 Prism Scales. The thing that's gonna suck about this is, like, I'm gonna feel dirty a little bit about it, because, like, I'm gonna have to start with a Milotic, because there's no way in game to evolve the Feebas other than the Prism Scale trading. So I'll have to hatch the Feebas, trade on stream with one of my friends or mods or whatever to evolve Feebas into Milotic, and we're gonna be starting off with a level 1 Milotic on the team. Basically, is what it's gonna end up being. Because the team is going to be Raichu, Gardevoir, Glimmora, Volcarona, Decidueye, and Milotic. That is the 6 Pokemon used in that music video by Hatsune Miku. All 6 are obtainable. Milotic and Decidueye, though, are obtainable post-game. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem to try and beat the game with the 4, so we're just going to do all 6. It's fun. It'll be fine. I need to see... I need to see what the heck the drop rate is for these things. Because I only have 2, and I'm kind of like, Item printer at Felhorn Gorge. And it's a Pokedex reward. Are you kidding me? Is it not on... Do you have a chance of holding it? You have no chance of holding it as a held item. Are you kidding me? Why? Alright. Let's go to script. Why can't it? Fuck. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna be hunting Felhorn Gorge for a little bit, I think. Oh wait, no, it's a sting. Oh. Okay, so wait. Oh, hang on. The ways to get it are what? Ogre ousting, or the item printer. How do I use the item printer to get this? Is it just a fucking random chance? Bronze. Okay. I need to get okay, so I gotta go to Blueberry Academy, I guess. Like, it would have been really funny if I like looked away and looked back, shiny Pokemon, like, oh. Oh wait, theoretically, we could also just shiny hunt right now too. Right? Dondozo's going crazy. Basculine. No Feebas, huh? That's sucky. Alright, what's over here? Okay, just Lapras. Alright, okay, we're gonna go Blueberry Academy. Okay, I need to get bronze. Okay, so where's this printer at? Shit, where is it at? I want to go Leak Clip Room. I think that's where this is. Yes, I want to print something. Oh, what do I got? Slide deck downs. Alright, okay, so what, I need 6 now? You know, here, I'll just put it in Magikarp scale. We'll just do that. Wait. Is it not gonna let me? Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, wait. How do I have 999 Scyther Claws? I have to use BP for this shit? Bruh. Okay, maybe the one with the bronze is good. Gold bottle cap. I mean, okay, that's kind of cool and all, but like... Yep. Here we go. And bronzes, please. No bronzes, just a bunch of... Alright. How are we gonna do this, chat? Okay, I think we're gonna go to our Eevee Fur. I have so many Eevee Fur. Why? Why do I have so many Eevee Fur? I'm saying Miku. Oh, I need to get that one on the soundboard. I just put this one on the soundboard.
And now, it's time for that moment you've been waiting for!
I can't play that too long. I'll get copyrights. But you best be sure. I looked at the Pokemon that she uses. Every single one can learn the move Hyper Beam. We're gonna make sure that as soon as I can get Hyper Beam, we're running over, we're grabbing Hyper Beam, and every single Pokemon that Miku will have Hyper Beam. So every single Pokemon can Miku Beam. Okay, so I need to get more BP, because I don't want to just use one of my 2 Prism Scales. Alright, so how do I check the BP again? I totally forgot. Give your Pokemon a nice washing. What? Take a photo of a wild Pokemon swimming. Okay, we can do that. Cool. Hi, Perrin. I could have just flown there, but like, we're taking the slow way. It's fine, chat. That's a flyer. That's a flyer. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna keep moving past that. All right, we're not gonna bother. Not today. We're going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. Oh gosh, not the little Einstein's reference. Oh wait, that's not. How did I literally just freaking okay. Okay, and then I need to go polar glide. Wait, here we go. I can just do this. I don't gotta ride around on the ground. I can just take it to the sky. It's fine, chat. It's fine. I am also still trying to keep an eye out for any shiny Pokemon, just in case. We are above the ground, thank you. The ground is for peasants. I wouldn't say for peasants, but like... Oh, hang on. There's items to be had. It didn't even tell me what I got. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, game. That's I'll forgive you if you give me a shot. What Pokemon do I want to take a picture of? Like, oh, I forgot I actually have to. Excuse me. I don't think you want the smoke. Okay, that was just rude. Where's a good Pokemon to take a picture of? Because now I'm being picky. Now I'm being picky, because, like, we got the egg super fast. I thought it would take a little more time, but granted, you know, I did kind of use the Pokemon that we're going to make that go super fast. The Milcery just met God, literally. Oh. I still think that's one of my favorite one-liners I've ever had done on the channel was we were shiny hunting in Legends Arceus. And this Ninetales just spotted me immediately when I was crouching in a bush. Like, it spawned in and saw me. And I was like, alright. It came running at me and I just asked it if it would like to meet God, and I threw out Palkia at it. It was funny. Nobody remembers this, but it was funny. Alright, so see here. Pick up items on the ground to catch 10 ice types. You're ice type, right? You're ice type. Should be easy. There you go. Milcery, yeah. It's okay. It happens, man. Poor girl. Sorry. We'll just have God destroy everything. Here, you handle that. I'll go run around grabbing items. It's fine. There's one over here. Let me just you're probably gonna be the dress up here. I just we'll cut that off fast. It's like 12:30 my time. Thank you, God. just having God run interference while I just grab shit off the ground. Successfully sneak on one Pokemon and surprise them with a battle. Dang it, you saw me. Dang it, you saw me. Okay. Okay, that counts. Don't worry, you're not getting caught staying true. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. Go about your business. Just meet God briefly. Everything's okay. In the canyon biome. Man, I just want to get another prism scale. Like, why can't like the things have a chance to hold on to them here? You know how helpful that would be. Does that count? No, it didn't count. Fine. Fine, Turtwig. There's another item. There's another item. It's mine? 6 Air Sharks? Mine? Okay, cool, thanks. This little Tyro is like, oh no. I mean, it's level 67. I mean, it's still deal damage because my Arceus is normal. Get one ground type. Rock, electric, rock, electric, rock, electric, rock, electric. Why can't you just be your normal? Why can't you be the normal one? There's just a Dawnstone laying on the ground? Okay. I can pick up Dawnstones, but I can't pick up Prism Scales? Are you serious? Oh, jeez. Okay. I will say for the Miku run, though, when it does start, there won't be any chat or anything like that on the screen. Just because I'll probably actually try to make a video out of that one. Like, Descent Run, I feel like I waited too long. Miku Run, though, Miku Run, pretty great. It's incredibly rude of the Prism Skills to just not appear. Exactly, exactly. Like, I need it for the content. Make yourself a TM. Is there a team making machine there, or do I have to fly all the way back to, like, Paldea? Alright, I guess we're gonna go to the classroom. Is it there, maybe? Nope. Plaza? No, I'm gonna forget how the game controls. That's perfect. That's fine. Doing the Miku run. She's British now. She'll colonize Paldea next. She's not British anymore. She's Argentinian. Argentina got custody of Miku now. Wait, can I make TMs the entire time of this thing? No. Okay. I have to fly all the way back. Are you kidding me? Okay. No, hang on. I want to go here, and we're just gonna go. I'm gonna go right here. Yeah, Argentina beat England. I want a TM mate. You know, it'll be really funny though. Okay, I have to make one TM, right? We'll just make one copy of Hyper Beam for funsies. No, we're not gonna teach that to anybody right now. It's fine. Wait, does that not count? What? Stupid game. Alright. It's okay. I don't follow sports, so now it's my headcanon. Britain defeated the colonizer and she in fact colonized them. I mean, there's the reason that Hatsune Miku doesn't talk to British people. It's the only count she uses her count. That is the joke. Is that that's the whole reason why she doesn't talk to British people. Now she's collecting countries like Pokemon. Countries were collecting her. The World Cup became the Miku custody battle. I want to print something. I don't know. Let's see. What do I have, like 999? Something like that. I can just spam that. Oh, Living. Okay. Alright, 10 print jobs. Alright, let's go. That's what she wants you to think. I'm gonna fight God and colonize all the regions. I'm gonna do Violet first before I do Legends Arceus, and then I'll probably go and do ZA, depending on how these all do. Like, if people are enjoying them, like, yeah, I'll probably just keep doing them, like, long term. Because, like, if I'm enjoying them, and people are enjoying them, I'm gonna keep them. So I just want another prism scale. We're not going to talk about the 999 world quest, okay? We're not going to talk about it. It's fine. If I get like a Master Ball before I get a another prism scale, that's gonna be so stupid. 190, okay. Let's put more Yuki fur in. I didn't say anything. Sekai. Well, it's supposed to be Sega. Bronze, come on, where is it? Find evolution items for other Pokemon, but like when except for, you know, the one that I'm needing. I need to figure out a way to get the Swish online friendship notification thing to stop turning off stream. No, because the joke song World's Mine. Ah, okay. We got an amulet coin. I don't know Japanese. I don't know Japanese either. Like, I know a couple words. It's been a while since I actually was like trying to learn it because I thought because Duolingo was firing a bunch of their staff and we're trying to replace them with AI, so I was like, I don't like that, so I wasn't gonna start trying to I don't know if you guys noticed, but I hate generative AI. No, we got a masterpiece teacup though. That's so much more rare. I'm just sitting here like, woe is me. I have a lot of stuff I can use, but no PP. It's fine. I've been playing chess on it. That's literally the only reason I still have it there. Whoa, what the... Huh? 2? A lucky egg and a big nugget. You know what that's not? You know what that's not? It's not my freaking... What, huh? Okay, well, whatever, we'll take it. Gotcha game, please give us the prism scale, yeah. It's a bronze item, and I'm having trouble getting it. Okay. I got you, I'm manifesting. I gotta go out and do more freaking work. What are you two doing? Also, I will not be changing it from the music. You can deal with it. Alright, what am I doing here? Pokemon are nice washing. You mean to tell me I just need to give Arceus a bath? This entire time it's been like, yep, you can just give the electric bike a bath. All right. Actually, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give God a bath. we gave God a shower. We gave God a shower to fuel our gambling addiction. Defeat third. Alright. Attack. Holy rain, I guess. Is it holy water blessing the ground at that point? You still think it's kind of fucked up that people like world governments are just fine with 10-year-olds owning God? Like, surely that's not going to cause any mass panic. Make yourself a TM. Boo. Actually, there's a lot of you over here. I can just do this. I can just run into the outbreak, you know? What's the worst that happened? I find a shiny? Legendary's like, well, Kieran, you know, asked it. Yeah, and the teacher was just fine with it. Like, oh, legendary Pokemon? Yeah, let's have the kid have it. Adults in the Pokemon world are so irresponsible. Like, not only are they putting kids up to fight crime organizations, and those crime organizations are losing, but you're still putting children in harm's way to do it. Instead of asking Pokemon to parent their kids, they say let Pokemon do it. Well, like, some of these Pokemon like absolutely should not be let around near a child, like Slugma and Macargo. Drifloon. Yeah, let's have Drifloon babysit your kid. That's gonna go over so well at the parent-teacher conferences. Oh yeah, your kid's gone. That Drifloon you had to take it to school, yeah, it took it away and fucking dipped. Take a photo of a wild Pokemon that's swimming. I'm not doing that synchronous. I am not Purple Cliff. I'm not doing the prop hunt. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say. It's like, not my thing. But like, it's not my thing. I don't have to worry about it. It's fine. I'll get off the bike. The fact that Trevenants have little dead kids as the pre-evos. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. Wakey, wakey! Did he not get surprised by that? Oh, that's bullshit. Okay, like, what is the requirements for being surprised now? There we go. Concept of bullying scares me in the Pokemon world, like, kids are vicious. Then that's why you get a Gardevoir. Make it seem to use the 3 ingredients. I am not shiny hunting right now, though. This Oshawott. Look at him! These things are feral in freaking Legends Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. He's having fun. Team Star's problem would have been solved if they just had a ghost type specialist team member, just saying. Oh, jeez. Well, then we're talking, like, murder, and then, like, that's not... Yeah, what do you nickname your Pokemon? Susan. Oh, why Susan? Because it used to be Susan. From class 1-3, or 1A, or whatever it is. Just mortify every parent. Like, yep, your kid went to school, bullied somebody, and now they're dead. But now they're also that kid's Pokemon. I don't know why I threw Arceus out there. I did not need to. Alright, let's see. How much? We got 350 BP. Okay. Coastal biome. Where's... Oh, you sneaky little son of a bitch. Alright, we're just gonna, like... come right over here. We're just gonna take a picture of the... It won't be yours, it'll be Miku's. Alright, so we're just gonna take a picture of the Grimer here, because he's chilling out. Susan known to mind her own damn business. Ooh. Alright, so I think we have enough to make more shit. Alright, League Plug Room, let's go. We're just, like, artificially extending the stream by just wanting more freaking items. Like, we could have been done in 10 minutes, basically. Like, I have 2 prism scales, but I'm just going back for more. Big bamboo shoot. I forgot what the bamboo shoots are even for. I think they're just selling. Let's go gambling. I never did do an entire stream of just gambling on Fire Red and Leaf Green. I should still do that at some point. Alright. Oh, dang it. Yep. Exactly. Oh, dang it. Trust, we've got this. Prism scale, prism scale, prism scale. No, another Masterpiece T scale. Another leftovers, though. That's actually not too bad. I'll take the leftovers. We're just gambling. It's okay. Prisma scale. Prism scale. Prism scale. Oh, there's five bronzes. Do we get it? Scope lens. Scope lens. No. Oh. I should ask RJ what the heck the actual like rates are, because like I can't read that. It's everything, right? I'm just like, I just want prism scale. I just want my prism scale. Okay, 2 bronzes. Well, we got 2 golds. Gold bottle cap and ability patch. I don't want those. I want a prism scale. It is a 0.5% chance. Are you? Oh god, we're gonna be here for a while. I'm irritated. I'm sorry. 2 times Zinus bonus. Okay, cool. Game, give me what I want. Oh, I need it. Shaking the machine. Still no prism skill. Alright. Going back again. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. This is CascadeFairy, I'm just remembering that. One bronze. And it's another damn scope lens. Yo, how many 2 times item bonuses am I gonna get? You know what I'd love for it to give me 2 of? Prism scales. That's what I would love to get. Screaming swears in Spanish to establish dominance. Oh, there's 4 of them. There's a chance. Heavy duty boots, air balloon, candy. I mean, at least 2 boots. Like if I actually was like doing competitive Pokemon, I'm like, yeah, that's a great item to have, right? It's playing in my face right now. He's doing something. Reaper Cloth. Another lucky egg. Okay, cool. You know, when the game where I just need candies to level up Pokemon now. Alright, this is one of the last 2 left. I'll have to start asking my friends like, hey, buddy, what are you doing on this day? Because I need you to stick around for a little bit. Start Pokemon Champions. Hopefully you're having fun. Hopefully you're not smacking your head against the wall like I do whenever I play that game. I used to think I was good at Pokemon battling, and then I started doing like draft leagues and stuff like that, and it's been like, oh, I'm not good at this at all, am I? How do I have so much Dreepy powder? My goodness. Alright. For as I'm so reliant on items. Yeah. Well, like, I curb stomped my friends back in the black and white movies, right? Since then, I'm not sure I could hold a candle to some of my former friends. Once again, no. Unfortunately, we did not get the item we were seeking. Darn it. Pokemon gave me a game with the contest, I would eat that shit up. Oh, you mean like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? Like, honestly, it's like, I don't think those games are as bad. I don't, like, personally, I think those games are fine. I don't think they're as bad as everybody tries to make them out to be. There was some things that, like, obviously, yes, could have been improved. No denying that. But some stuff is just like, come on. People were getting way too bent out of shape about some of the stuff. Especially the art style. It's like, I thought it was cute. I thought it was fine. Like Pokemon serving, jeez. But it's like, I still like the games. I wish they gave you DS sounds at the start rather than the post game, because there's only one way that you can really like hear the Team Galactic battle music from the DS, is that if you wait for post game to do Iron Island. I started on Red, Blue, and Yellow, and then Sapphire, Elite Green, Sapphire Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, X, Y, X, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sword, shield, yeah. Like, I think there's a lot to be desired in modern Pokemon games, but I also think, like, some things are just, like, for as low cost as they spend on these games to develop, I really hope it becomes one where, like, the Legends series bit, I hope that's where they actually start putting in, like, the long development cycles, the extra budget. Because, like, you can pump out these games, like, every few years, right? Because they already do that. I think the Legends one should be the ones that they take their time, like, akin to, like, the development cycle of a Zelda game. You know, let your team cook, go all out. You have the time, you have the money, you know people are gonna buy it anyway. I say wait. You know, make the Legends games really for the older fans. But these ones, like, you know, obviously, yes, Pokemon's the cash cow. That's kind of why they don't, you know, spend nearly as much as they do on some things. But there's an opportunity to be had here. It's just a matter of, like, do they want to rise to that occasion? I feel like we might go into the right direction with Wind's Waves, considering it'll only be Switch 2. I'm not fully convinced. Like, yes, it looks flashy, but at the same time, you can look flashy for a trailer, and then, like, you can't suffer in the final product. Because, like, Legends ZA, like, in early development and whatnot, it had textures for buildings and everything like that. And then we got into the game and they were removed and whatnot. And it's a cost-cutting measure. I'm worried about how pretty and stuff they made it look. How much is going to be cost cut? Potentially. Because that's one thing. It's like, Nintendo can show a good demo. But they can also scale back from that demo. And that's where part of my concern with Winds and Waves is going to be. Is while it sounds like super ambitious, sounds great, I'm holding my breath because we've only had one trailer. I don't want to bank on it and say, like, this is going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. I kind of want to wait till we see more. I know it's going to be several months. Some of the leaks are making me curious because, like, they're saying, like, things like, oh, there's going to be 300 new Pokemon before we even get to any more regional forms or anything like that. I'm like, I think that's bullshit. They did it before, actually, like Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. I think there's gonna... I think it's good to err with the side of caution on. Basically, is how I'm looking at this. Could they be, like, absolutely knock it out of the park, 10 out of 10 Pokemon games, best ever? Yes, they absolutely could. Could they also be an underwhelming disappointment? Yes. They'll still be fun, probably, because, you know, it's a Pokemon game. You don't have to use a lot of brain power to play these, or, like, quick time stuff. How has there been a TM there I've never noticed before? I'm sorry, that's Electro Ball? How do I not have... Alright, what have I been missing? We're gonna like do a quick little scout. Yeah, don't trust leaks for the most part. Some of them have been hit or miss. But I also think that, like, it's way too early to tell. Like, Centro, half the time Centro's right, which is frustrating because it's like, yeah, it's entertaining, but also at the same time it's like, damn it, I was hoping your margin for error was going to be a little bit higher. I know that sounds a little fucked up to say, but it's like, it's kind of hoping. The concept of someone seeing a random ass 10-year-old flying up to a building and grabbing a TM. Get down off the roof, kiddo!
duck. But like Winds and Waves, I'm looking forward to it. It's just I'm cautiously optimistic. Same thing with ZA. I was unsure of how it would go because it was like, all right, we're doing an entire game in Lumios, in just Lumios. How the fuck is that gonna go for catching Pokemon and stuff like that? And they made it doable, but in some ways I feel like ZA was really also kind of like, yeah, it was the Pokemon Z, but also it felt like it was an attempt to kind of like tell some people to like, all right, shut up about Pokemon Z now. Like, we'll give you this, just okay, done. Granted, I think ZA does have a lot good going for it, especially in the music department. I really love the battle themes in ZA. I wish there was a couple more, but let's go back to Let's Go catching mechanics. Let's not. Let's not play Pokemon Go catching mechanics in the rest of the main series. Okay, like, if they want to make another Let's Go game, cool. Make a Let's Go Meryl or Togepi or whatever. Cool. Leave that out of the main series. Please, I'm begging. Like, I haven't even played through the Let's Go games, but like, because it's Kanto again, but they kind of half-assed some of it. A lot of it was budget cuts. Because this is one thing where it's like, yeah, there is some documentation that it's kind of like come out that the budget for ZA was like less than half that of Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, the DLC was I think I'm not nearly as mad about the building textures with ZA as I am with the fucking DLC not being any new area outside or anything like that. No, we're just getting tiny little copies of areas in the city that we have already been around so many times. That frustrated me. Like, the little walk-up area to Darkrai and everything like that, that was great. But to also, every time you fought a new Mega, it's the same dang arena, basically, and all that. It's like, I understand, like, I don't know if it was Creatures or Nintendo or Game Freak, whoever made that call to just slash the budget because, oh no, cost overruns on Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, but here's the thing with Scarlet and Violet's DLC. People actually liked it. I mean, you basically doubled the size of the map, right? People liked the story. They liked Kieran. They liked getting they actually liked, having a damn challenge in Blueberry Academy in some regards. And then they slashed it. They slashed the budget, and that's one thing I was like, if you are the highest grossing media franchise of all time right now. If you look on Wikipedia, number one, it's Pokemon. Why are you slashing a budget? I understand if they said it's like, hey, we had to cut back the budget so that way, we can still, pay the rest of the employees from these other games that didn't do so well. Cool, great, say that. But this is like one of those where it's like, okay, like I don't like to bash Game Freak a lot of time because, like, yeah, these games are made super fast and usually a lot cheaper compared to other AAA titles, right? That's why I'm kind of like waiting to see what Beast of Reincarnation is going to be, because their budget is a hell of a lot bigger than a Pokemon game. And if you don't know what Beast of Reincarnation is, it's Game Freak's new IP that's coming out in just like 3 weeks. I need to still pre-order for my PlayStation. Like, when that comes out, like, the next month is going to be pretty much Miku Run, Beast of Reincarnation, recovery from getting the dental bridge put in, and then Witch's Bakery. Those are like the 3 games I'm really going to look at playing a lot here on the next for like the next month. Twitch though is going to be like other games that I'm playing with friends and whatnot. So, wait, you can buy ice cream up here? Oh, okay, cool. But there's just... It's not really bashing if you're telling the truth, piece of shit. What? How am I... I don't know how I'm a piece of shit there, but okay. Oh, positive. Okay. Not what I'm used to POS meaning. POS to me is either point of sale or piece of shit. That's what I've grown up hearing it. It's a text tone. I am what they call old. I'm 28, okay? Like, I am still trying to catch up. It took me a while to figure out what the fuck skibbity even meant, alright? Alright. Like, Riz was easy because, like, I played D&D as a kid. I know what charisma is, alright? I know that word. But some of the words these Gen Alpha or the very young Gen Zs come up with, what are you doing? And you don't need to know, Bri. That's the important thing. It doesn't matter. But yeah, it's like I want Game Freak to like. I want them to actually like take some time, pump some budget into a Pokemon game. Because we've seen what they can do when they actually like, you know, when they experiment, right? Legends of Arceus, a lot of the mechanics were great. Yeah, graphics were not the smoothest, but like they have a lot of potential. I feel like just a lot of it is like budget cuts, and I want to find out who the fuck is responsible for that, because you know, I think there needs to be some internal discussion of like, alright, when do we just say, alright, we can make a good Pokemon game, let's go out and do the best we can. He's like, he knows now. Yes. But it's just, there's so much potential. And I don't know if it's because they're the cash cow or not, but I want them to actually like, I want them to have fun making a Pokemon game and not have to like pull back because of budget. Like I want them to cut loose. And I don't know if that sounds awkward because I know everybody else is like just certain calls them lazy. I don't think it's a laziness. I think part of it is timetable and budget, to be honest. Like because like I said, you do have the highest grossing media franchise, and if it's your cash cow, if you're having to, you know, supplement other games with that, like, okay, cool, then just say it. Oh, hey, guess what? Look, shiny. Haha. And actually, this is a nice looking ball too. I do think now that they're doing a constant 2-year gap, it's at least helping. I hope so. It's just a matter of, is it going to be consistent? Because I hope it's not one where they just do like, oh, one game that looks great, and then they'll just go back to what they did. It's one where it's like, I want them to have fun, and I want them to be consistent with it. And I don't want to say it's like, oh, because the fans deserve it, because that just makes Pokemon fans seem like super entitled, and that's not what I want to endorse there. But I do think that though that there's a lot of opportunity. Yeah, there's a lot of times if I'm like shiny hunting, I'll name them after people in chat. But I do think though that there's opportunities to be had, because like we've seen what Nintendo IPs can be like when they have these long gaps, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, 6-year gaps. Tears of the Kingdom, I know people were a little more upset with because like oh, you just reused the map. I was like, okay. But they did also have to build an entirely new physics engine that even tracked like every blade of grass, so I think I can let that slide. But it's just they're plenty capable of doing a lot more, and I wish they could just go for it and not be constrained by, you know, we need to make sure the profits are on time and this much, you know. And it's like, I want them to do their best. Because, like, I'm still a firm believer in Pokemon being a fun game, right? Like, I don't want to sit there and just go and just default it to, oh, Game Freak lazy. Because you know what? Everybody else also already does that. And I don't think that's exactly fair, because here's the thing. We're the consumers. We're never going to get the full picture on what's all going on behind the scenes, right? Like, we're there to buy the product and, you know, justify making more of them. At the same time, I don't want to be an asshole and just start, like, going like, oh, we need to boycott. Because then you're possibly going to ruin the chance of having, you know, those games that you really do want. It's going to lessen the chance of that happening. And that's not something that I want to have to contribute towards. One of these days he'll be shiny Spiritomb. There's a lot of missed opportunities, and I'm hoping eventually they stop being missed opportunities, and that, like, you can still do your quick money making games, right? But just have another dev team on a Legends cycle, basically. Really, I feel like doing their best in Pokemon game gets them more money, if anything. Yeah, exactly. Or even when they do, like, some of the spin-off titles, like, those are wildly popular. Like, Pokemon Pokopia. Pokopia, I don't look at sales numbers, but I know it was incredibly well received, despite, you know, not a whole lot of people having Switch 2s, and it probably sold a lot of Switch 2s. I don't think Mimikyu needs an evolution, actually. I think it's fine. It's already got a gimmick and everything like that. It's like, I don't think it really needs one. I think Mimikyu's one of those where it's like, it's also because it's a kind of, it is pretty much a more or less a Pika clone, in a way, between that and Togedemaru. Like, I don't think it's really going to get much else. Like, even Pachirisu and whatnot didn't get a Pokepark. Ranger, I don't think they can really do another Ranger game, to be honest. Because of how those games were literally made for the DS stylus, I don't think we're going to see Ranger coming back. But Mystery Dungeon. I don't know what, like, I know they just redid, you know, Red Rescue Team, right? So what's going on with the other ones then? Are we gonna make more? I just want another Mystery Dungeon, man. I didn't even look at chat. I was just, when I just brought up Mystery Dungeon, gonna be completely honest, I was just riffing off that one. But it's like, you know, Mystery Dungeon, it is popular. You know, there's Pokken. I know there's people actually asking for another Pokken game. Which is surprising. Like, I still want to try and eventually find Pokken on, like, used or on sale. Because I would like to see about giving that game a go. You're not sure, right? But, you know, they have a lot they can do. But here's one thing that I absolutely want to give Pokemon credit for, and I don't think anybody can really fucking bash them for this. Oh my god, there's another shiny. Alright, is that they always hit it out of the park with music. The music in Pokemon games has been like the most consistent thing in the franchise that I have absolutely loved. Because whoever they have on the composer team, great. I'm really hoping they also did some stuff for Beast of Reincarnation. I'm hoping the music in that game is great. Because if that one game is just visually great, and then if the music isn't great, but I'll be a little sad because like it's Game Freak. Game Freak is known for their music. Like Pokken and Poke Park. I think you want another Poke Park game. I could be wrong though. But it's like there's so much they can do. I'm really curious on. Honestly, I bet on Toby Fox doing music again. Maybe even if he so even when Toby Fox hasn't been around, you know, involved, right? The music has still been amazing. Like I'll sit there, I'll die on that hill. Pokemon music, good. It's remained great with or without Toby Fox's involvement. Like they've been going on so long, so hard with the music that so much of it has just been pretty much iconic or engraved in, where you can hear just slight tunes and you'll know like, oh, that's from that game. You know, and I love that for Pokemon. It's not like other ones where you're like, oh, I'm not sure. It's like, no, there are certain bits where you play, you're like, that is that game, that is at this part, great. Like even years later, when people have stopped playing Pokemon, you find someone who played through, you know, Sinnoh, playing Cynthia's theme, they're gonna instantly pick that up. They're gonna go like, I know that song. You know, even like Red and whatnot, like the music's great. You know, I liked some of the crafting mechanics from Legends of Arceus. I'm glad they made their way into Scarlet and Violet. Steven Stones as well. Yeah, Steven's alright. I do get Stevens mixed up a little bit sometimes with Blue. There have been times I've gotten their themes mixed up. But I definitely Yeah, that's something we eventually do, is just ranking all Pokemon Battle Trainer music. You guys can see like how biased I am on some stuff. Actually, nah, Patters has already done that. I think that was like a very long-ass streamer video for Patters. But I do also want to see them like experiment a little more, even if it is in just Legends games. You know, I want to see Pokemon do well. I mean, low-key, a Mimikyu evolution isn't something I necessarily need, so as much as I would kind of appreciate like character focused. So here's the thing with like Mimikyu, right? All right. I'm probably gonna get no battle here on accident. All right. All right. Let's go Gen 9. Mimikyu has a, you know, yeah, it's a gimmicky Pokemon. It's intended to be gimmicky Pokemon. It's like, and its base stat spread compared with its ability, it's like anything going much further with an evolution, I feel like could make it extremely broken, especially if it kept its ability. I like Mimikyu a lot if you can't tell. Yeah, it's like, it's got a really damn good move pool. Pretty much a built-in focus sash. Right? You know, yeah, its HP is kind of a suffers, but if you buff that HP, like, it's still got an 80 defense, 105 special defense, 96 speed, and a 90 attack. Like, it's already pretty damn good. I don't think it needs one. Like, there's other Pokemon that I think could actually, like, benefit from some form of evolution. Writer first before Game Show was like, I really like this Pokemon arc. I want to see it trust someone enough to reveal itself. Yeah, I mean, there's Pokemon that's like, I kind of want to see like the cute side, or like a Bondville with the trainer, and like one of the ones that I personally have been, and this is gonna make me sound like very suspect. A Pokemon that I really want to see more behavior from is Nihilego. Because the behavior of Nihilego in Sun and Moon compared to like dex entries of Nihilego and stuff like that, of it being like very curious and its venom like being an antidepressant, is like, hold on a moment. It's like, wait, you mean this thing can be cute? And we only ever got to see it be kind of evil. Ish. Like, I want to see that. Like, I want to see... And I know this is going to sound dumb, because people are going to be like, it's just Pokemon Snap. I would just love more like a... Even though it's like a Pokemon observation game more. But not like Snap, where you're on a track. Like a free roaming, just full on observation game, whatnot. Studying Pokemon, not catching, not battling, or anything like that. Just like an immersive, like you get to learn about all these, you know, get to learn and spend time with the Pokemon, right? Characteristics, all that. I think that would be an amazing Pokemon game. Even if there's no, like, end goal to beat, I think just the idea alone of being in a world just to interact with Pokemon would be great. That's Glastrier. Oops. Legendary. I mean, theoretically, I could try and catch this, but like, I feel like it. It's so relaxing. I relate to heavily to Mimikyu as someone who's not only bullied but closet internalized homophobia. Hence why I'm so attached to it. I think that's why I harp so much on it, like having a full on an evolution. It's just one where it's like, if they were going to do one, there's a very thin margin to put it into where, for balancing sake, for VGC players, but because like I know you love a Pokemon observation game, like I know Pokemon Snap is basically one of those kind of, but it's like Snap also has you on a track. You don't get to have like that time basically, because like imagine if you started developing a bond with like a wild Pokemon, right? That would like remember you when you came back to the area. Like others that you're not really connected to, yeah, they're not really gonna remember you or anything like that. But it's like, oh, you know, that Rapidash or whatever, that you've been very nice, have fed it a couple times, everything like that, becoming like a static kind of encounter or something like that. Cool, great. I love a Pokemon game like Stardew Valley where they actually interact and take care of Pokemon. Yeah. But I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot this franchise could do. There's a lot I'm hoping it could do. I know I'll never get everything I want from it. And you know, I don't need to have everything. Because at the end of the day, I am one voice in the millions of people who play this game. And some people play it so much, I'm surprised they don't have burnout from it, and you know they're making a living from it. I don't anticipate to ever be one of those people. But I think with some things they could go out a little more. They could experiment. Yeah, a contest coordinator game. Yeah. Kind of, and you could probably do it kind of a little bit like maybe a little less of contests, more like maybe a little bit like the musicals in Black, White, Black 2, White 2 in Nimbasa City. But then you could make it a little bit also like Princess Peach Showtime, right? Because that was also like one of my favorite Pokemon. Well, not Pokemon games. That was one of my favorite games to play the last few years, even though I didn't finish it. Was Princess Peach Showtime. I thought that game was fun. Having Peach take on the role of an actress, that was a nice little change of pace. Yeah, like I love Pokemon. I also love that it shows off parts of it that isn't just battling and catching. Exactly. You know, because like they always start off every game is like, "Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon." I like to start focus. I like to have a game that's focusing less on the I'm throwing my pet into dogfighting and more on the aspect of just experiencing the world. Am I asking for a lot? Yeah, I know that. Could I still enjoy it? Yeah, absolutely. This is a franchise I've grown up with. And I know as I've grown up, some of my interests have shifted in ways. You know, I'm not always like, yeah, I want to beat him up like I was when I first started playing this game. And it was like, you know, I want to see the calmer side of things. Love to see when they explore outside the box. Love to see the wonderful world. Let's interact with different professions and how Pokemon interact. Yeah. And even then, you know, it could be like you're just finding like suitable Pokemon, you know, partners for people and whatnot. Because that, like how the requests in Legends Arceus were. Like occasionally you would match up, you know, some people with Pokemon. That was great. I liked seeing that. I want more of that for a spin-off. Obviously, I'm not gonna say let's just change the entire main series and just ditch Pokemon battling because they make money off of VGC, baby. You know, you don't want to put Wolf Glick out of business by changing everything. But I think even like, because they've also started to show like, you know, this is actually like one thing I did like sneakily like about ZA, is it showed that your bad guys could still be redeemed later on and find a way back, like Mabel being a professor now. Awesome, great, cool. Let's see more of that. Let's see what other like, let's see like some of these characters who never got like a full on like end of their arc. Let's see what they're doing now, right? In a game like that, that would be cool to see as like a cameo or whatnot. Like, you know, oh, this person ended up becoming a professor, or you know, they study this now. You know, even if their partner Pokemon has changed, like straight up quit in Sinnoh. Yeah, and the thing is, people are gonna argue about that one because the battle tower in Sinnoh, right? If you in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, her and Cyrus show back up as a tag team pair, and like, there's no additional lore or anything like there for it, but it's just like, come on, my headcanon. It's like one time I'm like, dang it, because like she was the one that did care about Pokemon. It always threw me off that like her Golbat never evolved though. It's like you hit her Pokemon, she asks you what you're doing to it. Like she cares and whatnot. But her Golbat never evolves. But you know whose Golbat does evolve? Fucking Cyrus? Excuse me? Mr. Emotion is weakness and everything like that. Buddy, your fucking Golbat loved you so much it evolved. And got stronger via these emotions and its spirit. I do realize I have been like pretty much done with stream objectives for like the last like hour, half hour, whatever. I've just been riding around, found 2 shiny Pokemon. Like the Miku run is basically set up as, except for, you know, finding somebody that I can trust to handle things. Like I'm just gonna use a Prism Scale of my own. But I think that's why you've been gravitating a lot towards Pokemon fan games. And man, I kind of wish that Pokemon was a little bit nicer towards some fan games, because like I've wanted to play some, but I've been a mucho good boy because I also don't want to get in trouble with the Pokemon Company. And I know probably me, you know, giving my thoughts is not going, you know, if they were ever watching me, it's not going to go along so well, but you know, I am within range that they could just drop off a DMCA on a lunch break or something like that, a cease and desist. But like, because I think there's gonna be a point in the future where people are going to actually finally, they're gonna get Pokemon burnout. And I know the games are still selling really well, but I think there's going to be a point when you have games like Fortnite that are supposed to be for older people and stuff like it, when they're getting shoved for younger and younger audiences, I think there's going to be a point. Was that a shiny phantom? No. Okay. I think there's going to be a point where it's going to start to go down because they haven't experimented enough that they'll, like... Nintendo, obviously, they won't go under. I don't think they'll ever... I would be absolutely fucking shocked if Nintendo declared bankruptcy ever. They've been around for over 100 years. I know they know what they're doing as far as business stuff goes. I'm just wishing that there was a little more experimentation in some regards. Like, fan user, man, I love it. You're just that Pokemon and Nintendo are acting like they're the end of the world. They're not going to steal your money, bro. I think it's less about the money bit and more of the kind of view of, like, this is a finished product. It did not need to be altered. You know, please do not do this with our IP, which, you know, they are absolutely within their full legal rights to do. And so it's like, yeah, I do understand it. And I do think in some regards, like... some kind of go a little bit too far. But I can't like fully bash them on some of the fan game stuff because it's like, yeah, it is, you know, non-sanctioned IP usage that they don't like and agree with, and they do hold the rights. It is legally they have the groundwork to do that. But yeah. There's some things that I think that it's like, all right, you know, okay, pump the brakes a little bit, chill out. But I think there's a lot of it is like if you're trying to profit off of their IP with a game like that, I think where they think they draw a line a lot of the time. Because I think they do view... I wouldn't be surprised if they view their games as a form of art themselves, and so when someone takes it and starts like doodling all over it, they're gonna go like, hey, what the fuck? Rather than like drawing an appreciation of it, I think with the games it is like, if you are taking their code and manipulating it, that's where you're like, okay, that's enough. Knock it off. Because there are some Pokemon games that I've heard of that tried to put their stuff behind a paywall, and Nintendo was very quick on basically telling them, "Oh, the fuck you are." Like, I think it was like Uranium was one of those, I think, or something. Like. But I think it's one of those where it's like, I think the games could be viewed because you gotta look at the credits of these games. Massive amounts of people work on these games, and you could have one person come and basically like take their hard work and just pass it off as their own kind of bit. Because like I don't see them issuing like takedown requests for art, right? But it's when you start messing with their code and their assets and stuff like that. I think that's where a lot of that line gets drawn from their perspective. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'm just a dude sitting in his bedroom rambling. Like, I know there's gonna be people who are like, well, this is a horrible take from you. You should be ashamed, and, you know, seppuku or something like that. I'm just spewing my thoughts here, okay? Like, does it make me an apologist? Yeah, maybe it does. But you know what? At the same time, you gotta sit and think about some of these things, because that's like one of the things when especially when it's something controversial about something that I've loved, you know, I've held dear for years. It's like, all right, I gotta ask why they're doing this. You know, what could possibly they do here? Because it's like I don't want to sit there and just default to, oh, they're being mean, they're being ridiculous, or anything like that. It's like if there's, you know, what's the reason? What's the actual like underlying thing? What could it be that's causing them to go like, hey, no. And so like I do think though. Oh shit! I did not want to battle you. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Will I get canceled from my point of view? Probably. Oh, I was not ready for a battle. I don't think that at all. Actually, I like having different points of view. It's boring if everybody agrees on the same thing. Yeah, and it's like, I don't want to be someone who just mindlessly bashes like that. Like, I feel like there has to be, like, on some things like this. Like, yeah, there has to be an underlying cause. And I understand, like, wanting to protect the IP as well. Oh. Well, I guess I'll let Bri evolve. Bri, you're evolving. I don't know if you're still watching stream or not. You are now a purple bear. Let's get rid of Blizzard. But yeah, I think there's probably more going on with Pokemon than we'll know for a while. Like, cause like, I have thought about, like, at least my Frozen Snot is gone. Yeah, Nintendo's point of view. Yeah, it's like I've thought about messaging Nintendo of America or like the Pokemon Company International, and like part of me's thought about asking for like an interview or whatnot. But here's the thing. I'm also a small channel. There's no way in hell they're going to agree to that. There's no way in hell they're going to answer my questions. They're just going to point me at the, like, frequently asked media questions, probably. I would love to have a sit-down talk about some of this stuff on how Nintendo sees some of this. I would love to have that, to be, like, the one to have that discussion with them. I don't think I'll ever be the one to have that discussion with them, or if they'll ever have that. But I think that's something, like, for the community, I think, like, it could be helpful to, like, actually have the official bit out there on this is why they do what they are doing. You know, why they are that guarding of the IP. I think it would be great. Do we have like a FUS outbreak now? No, we don't. Oh, yes we do. Cool. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna pop a sandwich or anything like that. Like we already have the FUS egg that we need for the series. But like, there's a FUS outbreak, like 2 FUS pond full of Lotad. My Vocaloid noise is going to come and peak. I don't have a lot of that, so that's, you know, that's actually going to be great. for when this starts up here in a few days or so. Because, like, I've been enjoying, like, some of the memes with Hatsune Miku, like, the last few years, and that's kind of, like, where I was like, wait a second, what if I just play through a game with Hatsune Miku? Actually whispering in your ear like a little informant. Other things I've thought about bringing back were, like, thought about bringing back Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart, but I'm like, I don't know if I'd have enough people to, like, play Smash Bros. For me to commentate on, because that was something I actually did like doing, was commentating on other people's Smash Bros. Matches, like I was a sports commentator, and this was like a few years back. I think this was before we did Genshin, but still, because like ghosts are your favorite type. There's a couple ghosts I like, but I do want to like see. I'd also, you know, what'd be really cool for a Pokemon game, for like an exploration type one. Actually going into the Ultra Beast worlds. You know, exploring their civilizations of the people and stuff around. That would be so fucking cool for a Pokemon game. That would be amazing. Like learning of like how people on those places, you know, live, interact with the like the Ultra Beasts and whatnot. Because then you could technically make entire Pokedexes out of Ultra Beasts and whatnot. Make it a roguelike? I don't think they need to make it a roguelike. Like, I know there's people who like Pokerogue, and like, I don't think Nintendo's issued any like takedowns on Pokerogue or whatnot, because they're just like, I don't think they feel like super threatened by it or whatnot. I don't know. Also, I don't know if Pokerogue is like for profit or whatnot. I think if it was for profit, Nintendo probably would have taken that down. But I don't know. Like, I am very forgiving of some stuff that Nintendo, Game Freak, Creatures Inc. do. And, you know, I would like to eventually, like, talk with them about some of this stuff. I'm like, hey, it's like, what's this? What kind of leads to, like, these kind of decisions and whatnot. But, like I said, I know I'll never be the kind to get there. Like, I'm not freaking Joe Merrick. Man, if I was, I probably wouldn't be needing to play a game as Hatsune Miku. But, yeah. Come off of a creative project. As a resident fan game expert here, it's not for profit. Actually, majority of Pokemon fan games are not taken down, aren't for profit. It's mostly for the love of the game. Yeah. Okay. I think it's the for-profit one is where Nintendo really is not happy. Although, like, I know artists, they'll let artists do their thing. Because it might be just, like, kind of like an artistic viewpoint. Like, if you're taking their assets and trying to make a profit off of their own creation like that, that's a problem. Like, but if you're, like, drawing something in tribute or admiration, like, yeah, they're and like selling it, like, yeah, they're not gonna have a problem with it. Legally, yes, they could if they wanted to, but they choose not to. You know, fan games, like, they don't like them, but for some of them they tolerate. But I think it's, you know, it's there's a lot of answers, well, questions, not a lot of answers right now. But I don't know. Maybe if I hit 5K, I just, you know, send them an email like, "Hey, I will meet you in Bellevue. I can be there tomorrow. Would you like would you be okay for an interview? Just imagine that, like, got to meet, you know, Nintendo America's president, you know, and I got to interview Nintendo America's president. It's just like, who the fuck is this little small channel? Because, like, I've thought about doing videos. No, I would not go to that dressed as LeBan. I'll go to... Look, if I hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of here, I'll go to Emerald City Comic Con for a day dressed as LeBan. I would not walk in Nintendo America's headquarters dressed as LeBan. There's no fucking way that would happen. I would be told to leave immediately. But with that being said, it is 12:06. This stream did go a lot longer than I thought. Considering we were pretty much done with what we needed to do in like the first 10 minutes, because I have 2 prism scales. This is Larry. Oh, no. Honestly, like, that's one where if I were to like meet a Nintendo executive, I would probably actually like wear the suit that I wore to my brother's wedding. But it is 12:07. The stream did go longer than I thought, because, you know, but I was having a good time chit-chatting. With that being said, next week is we're gonna start the, I just gotta coordinate with, you know, somebody who can help me with it at time. One of my friends. We're gonna start trying to beat Pokemon Violet as Hatsune Miku. We're gonna take the team from the Glorious Day video, which is linked in the description. If you haven't watched that music video, absolutely go and do it. It is amazing. If you've played Pokemon for a long time, definitely nostalgic as fuck. With that being said, that is all from me today. Wednesday we probably will be over on Twitch at twitch.tv/CascadeFairy. Because, yep, there she is. Hey, you're supposed to be in bed, young lady. Probably playing a game with Captain Cat Sparrow if they're down for other people streaming their POVs or not. I do need to know if it is Mecha Chameleon or not. So you do need to tell me that, Cat. I'm in V-Card. What? You're in VC. Wait. Hang on. My headphones turned off. Has chat been able to hear Cat the entire time and I just haven't? Is that what's been going on? Oh my god, yeah, okay,
I can hear myself in chat.
Okay, sorry. Hi. I am so sorry, I did not realize.
No, no worries. I haven't been here very long. I've been here like maybe 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully it's going to be a variety of games. Mecha might be one of them.
Okay.
And then Among Us and just, you know, stuff like that.
Okay, well, I've got Among Us downloaded and ready to go. So.
Yeah, Among Us and Phasmo and stuff.
And you said 1 p.m. your time, right?
Around that time. That's what I'm aiming for.
So that's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific-ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will post about it in my Discord, and then you can copy paste in your Discord if you want to, or what have you.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, and Cat's cameo appearance at the end here, because I'm an idiot and just didn't turn my headphones back on.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they turn off constantly. It's just annoying. But with that all said, thank you everybody so much for watching. I will see you later this week, either for the Beating Pokemon Violet as Hatsune Miku series starting, or on Twitch playing games with Cat if Cat's still okay with me showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So with that being said, Thank you everybody so much for watching. I still don't know how to do an intro. Have a great rest of your time of day. Bye bye.
Goodbye.